Hello Stampers, I'm Meg from Loven Stamps, and I have another bountiful border project to share with you right now. This one is not a card, it's our 3D kind of fun Baker's Box Thinlits die project with a really cute tag that uses the bountiful border stamps. So I also wanted to show you, in addition to telling you about how to use the Baker's Box Thinlits, that we are really close to 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So if you're not one of them yet, make sure you click over to my YouTube channel and click like. My kids are big YouTube fans. They like to watch video game channels and things like that. And they tell me that I'm supposed to tell people when we're getting close to some fun number on our subscribers. So do me a favor, click over, click subscribe, and then continue watching here so that you can see how to make this fun project for the July Stamps the Mail Club. Let's get stamping. Let's grab our pieces here. Now you're going to notice in your packet there are several different pieces of Whisper 8 cardstock. 3 of them are exactly the same size. These are going to be your little note cards. The other one is your scratch paper for making your tag. And look, we have another one of those awesome foil doilies that I am so fond of from our last project. Alright, so on our paper here we're going to put our delightful Dijon to work, and you can use your marker and color it, or you can go ahead and just use your ink pad. And I'm going to stamp 2 of these because I need 2 flowers. And if you overlap a little, don't worry about it because you're actually not going to use the whole thing on here. Now while I'm stamping, I'm going to go ahead and grab my tag and stamp right here on the edge of the tag. And let me slide a piece of scratch paper under here so I don't get ink everywhere. Okay, so there's our tag there. I'm going to use my mask. Okay, so I'm going to set this mask on here and then go ahead and add some leaves. And there's not a ton of surface area here, so I want to get a good amount of this mint macaron color on our tag. Alright, so there is our tag, but we're going to dress that up quite a bit by adding some layers. So we're going to cut these 2 out, and we are going to cut one out here very close, sort of with just these little quartet of petals, the center and 3 petals. See how that works. And you don't have to be super careful about getting it exactly right. There's a lot going on in this project. And then this one I'm going to go a little bit further out. So I've lined this up exactly so it's a little bit sticking outy. That's kind of a fun way to accessorize here. And then this one on top of it. So we have our 3 layers here. The next thing to go on is this washi tape punch piece. I love this new punch. It makes me happy. And I'm going to slide that across there. And then our cheers. And if you didn't see the video tutorial that I shared as part of the hello card with this framelit, you will want to, or Thinlits, you're going to want to check that out because these Thinlits are super easy to use if you have the right trick in mind. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that, and then the last thing we're going to do for this quick and easy tag is take our doily. I've just cut it in half, halfway down. Stay. And I'm going to flip this over and put some adhesive here. I guess the flipping was just for fun. We didn't need to flip it over. And then I want the doily to go from corner to corner on our tag, so we're going to pop that on there. And now I guess I'll flip it to the back side so that I can make sure it's stuck down. Okay, we need a little bit of the silver trim that was included with the first Stamps the Mail Club project. So go ahead and grab that. And the clothespin, which I love, use these liberally, you've probably noticed, from Stamps in the Mail Club. And our clip there, so now we have our fun little tag. Okay, super quick. Let's do our box. Baker's Box Thinlit die is one of the new dies from the Stampin' Up! Catalog, and here are the pieces. Here's the box itself, and then you can finish your top piece off here a couple different ways. You can do that long, narrow, you could do this kind of piece, you could do 2 holes and have it come through with a bow at the top. You could even use these pieces to put circles in the front of your box, or these fun shapes. And of course the yum, if you can read backwards, is the fun piece to add to it. So for our project, oh, and like a little aside about Thinlits, When they come, they always come with the directions wrapped around them like this, which I find that I like to store them in here. I know some people put them on magnet sheets, but I like them in the envelopes. And I always take the dies out and put them outside that direction thing so that I can see exactly what they are. All right, so there's my extra little bonus tip there. Okay, so pieces, assembling. Go ahead and fold gently on the big folds here. Okay, if you want to fold this top one, remember you're going to fold it back. This is the score side. See the little slot goes down? That's the side you're folding on. That's the way we're going to crease our cardstock. If you fold it the other direction, you may end up ripping through, and you don't want to do that. So, okay. All right, so we have these set. I'm going to flatten them down a little bit again, and what I'm going to do is add some fast fuse on this edge here, okay? Remember, apply gently and slide to the side. You're making an L when you finish your piece. And then you don't want to overlap your creases. You want your creases to butt up. You want your edge to butt up against the crease. See how that works? Okay, if you overlap, you're going to end up too far. Okay, it's not that difficult. Some people just like very specific directions, so I try to be specific. All right, now you can try to fold your box in the middle of the air. That is very difficult to get square. Much easier to just fold it flat. This is a die cut, so it should be perfectly straight. And you're going to do this. Now, if you realize you've gotten to this point and you forgot to stamp your box, hello, like me, all is not lost. Go ahead and just leave it flat. Grab your Delightful Dijon ink pad or your Delightful Dijon marker and the little dotty stamp, if you can get it off the sheet, from Bountiful Border. We're going to mount that up and go ahead and stamp some dots. And actually, if you forget this stuff altogether before you assemble your box, don't worry about it. I actually stamped my sample after I had assembled the whole box. So all is not lost. It's not a mistake. It's just an opportunity for creativity, right? Okay, so we're going to add some dots. That looks good. When you think, oh, should I add one more? Stop. Don't add the one more. That's usually too many. Okay. Look for the score line here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and fold that down and fold the next one over it and the next one over it, sort of around in a circle. When you get to the last one, you're going to reach in and tug up that last little bit, and then everything should come together in the center. See how that works? So you shouldn't need to add adhesive. It'll stay together on its own. If it bugs you that the box pieces pop up, then honestly my favorite thing to do is just grab a couple mini glue dots and pop one underneath some of the corners. I'll do here. And then those corners, see here, you can see where I've added the mini glue dots. Those corners will stay. Okay, for the top part, some people like to pre-fold these corners, these triangles. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it, because when you get to this point, all you have to do is push in and they fold. It's like magic. Okay, so there's our box. We're going to clip on our tag that we made in the beginning of our video, and voila! There is our cute little cheers box. Okay, so you need something to go inside it, which is where these little pieces come in. So you're going to go ahead and fold those white cards in half. You're going to stamp them however you like, and then you have a cute little gift set of cards to hand out. So one of them I used polka dots, one of them I used this bordery stamp here, and one I used our big flower on. And you could make more of them or fewer of them or put candy in the box, whatever you want. But then you can go ahead and bundle them all up and use a piece of the mint macaron lace trim, which is super gorgeous, and then pop those inside your little box. And that makes a really cute little gift for somebody, a hostess gift or a thank you gift or a whatever happens to pop in your mind. Thanks for helping to watch my kids while I went to the Stampin' Up! Convention gift. All kinds of fun things. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed stamping with me by mail this month, and I look forward to stamping with you again soon. The kits are still available if you need some. I have a couple extra in reserve. Just contact me via the form on my website or drop me an email, and I can get that out to you soon, so you'll be stamping too. Happy stamping. Thanks so much for watching.